that local farmers wanted. And some of those services that they wanted was they wanted to learn something about customer relations, Google. Seems he's a bit rude to some of his bots. So he wants to know how to keep them. But more practically, some agronomy services that really suited small farmers for the sorts of things that they really wanted to do, rather than broader services that they couldn't necessarily afford because they were developed for large-scale farms. They were interested in being able to contract for farm services that suited a smaller business. And there was a lack of some regular facility to sit down and discuss, like we are today, how to share ideas, because we can learn from each other just because someone will have done it before or have the same problem and want to work together to resolve it. We got onto all sorts of things. So we talked about the kind of support that was needed for local farmers. And they want more than a website, they want some person to talk with. We talked about having a kind of sharing platform so that we could look at what resources are out there, maybe land sharing, what legal resources are out there. So if they wanted some kind of swap arrangement for either farm equipment resources, or I want 10 acres to farm for a year, you could actually see that on a database and swap it using some reasonably secure legal bases for doing that. They wanted also the people who are on the database to say what their skills are, and that the database, which is getting really fancy, would bulk purchase for them. I think it's looking like a co-op of some sort anyway, but I like co-ops. What did we do? There were a couple of... and Kerry told us about his organisation and thought that it offered a reasonable start. You don't have to build something new. You could actually use an existing organisation that they would welcome some further membership and opportunities to discuss. And of course I had to throw in the fact that Bathurst Whole Food Co-op was there too, and that's already there, a vehicle that's available to take members and to develop services that those members might want. Michael's looking askance at me. You could get 400 new members and they'll hijack it, you never know. We all complained that services offered by government departments, Farmers Federation and other organisations who are there to help agriculture tend to have a bias towards larger producers. And how do we get them to think about small producers? How do we have a voice to be able to challenge that scale bias and learn about tax issues? Jess has got some ideas. And also to help us with regulatory change or tax issues. And how to show how important the small farming community is, because they do more than just produce lettuce or beef. They actually improve the land and improve the environment and ecology for everybody's benefit. So how do we value that? How do we tell people about that? On a practical thing on the off-farm, we want more regular markets in orange. That's it. Hey, that's a lot.